This is Spoken by Elswith, a Femdom Hypnosis podcast, Season 4. Today is episode 81, and we're going to focus on how to take Femdom Hypnosis further by setting a personalized token. Now, before we do that, I suspect quite a few of you have missed episode 80. How do I know that? Because it has a shockingly low number of views compared to just the 3 or 4 episodes before it. I suspect it's because on YouTube, you need to sign in to be able to see it. Now, if you've missed it, please do go back and check it out. The uncensored version, it can be found on my website, but the edited version, it's also quite a bit of fun. In it, you are a pickup artist who is about to meet his match. This may be something that you have never considered. I totally get it. More than likely, you label yourself as a submissive guy before you would ever label yourself as a pickup artist, wannabe, or professional. But that is exactly why it's so much fun. It's a role that is far removed from your everyday life. And in the uncensored version, I promise it does go into being whole lot of fun. So consider that to be your homework after today's hypnosis session. I want you to go back to episode 80, show it some love, and let me know if you happen to be one of the many on YouTube who didn't see it the first time around. We're going to shake things up a bit. I want to try to jump right into today's session as quickly as possible, but I do have a few things to explain. First of all, you will need a coin. For this first time through the session, you can go ahead and use any coin. For the next time through, you will know which coin you want to use and keep. The session, as you go through the first time, it does give you suggestions, well, like most hypnotic sessions, correct? But it will give you suggestions on possible coins that you might want to consider. The coin that you plan to keep, it needs to have a heads and tails. It needs to be memorable in some way. You don't want to go off losing it in the change jar, right? And, dear, you don't want to lose it at all. You can consider it to be a small test of obedience. The coin before, and yes, there's a much older version of this session. I believe it only went out to patrons, and it was a couple years ago. Anyway, the coin does make an appearance in some sessions, and I can also have fun with this one in some of our private messaging, emailing, and so on. Again, the first time through, don't worry about which coin you have. For the second and so on, by then you'll know which one to use. I do recommend using the session at least 3 times to set the intention. And then after that, you can add it in your regular rotation so it stays sharp. Now, as I hinted at, the SPE token, it is based on an older session. I've upgraded a bit of the language. It's also now recorded in my better recording space and with a much better mic and production. And one more quick note before I tell you to go off and find a comfortable space where you are unlikely to be interrupted. There are 2 versions of this session. This one that you're listening to, it is the edited podcast version for YouTube. You know, so it'll make its way past the censors. But the original one had something fun in it and I wanted to keep that as well for this one. So the uncensored full-length version, it is available over on the website. You can just pop over there and download it. spokenbyelswith.com. It has a JOI that kind of runs through the end, and a nice release for you, because I'm good to you. Where do those good things come from? You know the answer to that one. Now, either version, perfect for beginners, even if this is the absolutely first thing you've ever heard by me. Grab a coin and continue on. You'll do fine. You will reach a deeper stage of trance thanks to a unique induction and a thorough deepener. Okay, so now find that place where you can be comfortable, probably won't be interrupted, and you are ready to set your intention. Make sure you have your coin handy. This is the SBE token setting session, edited version, spoken by Elswith. I'm going to ask you to focus on your breath for a couple of minutes. However, I wonder if you can think a very unusual thought. I wonder if you can imagine that you can breathe through the tips of your fingers. Imagine that unusual thought that you can really breathe in through your fingertips. Imagine that you can feel the air flowing into your hands. Slowly at first, just with a faint warming or cooling sensation which you might sense on the back of your hands, or perhaps in your hands. Imagine that feeling flowing slowly up your arms, your elbows. Just imagine that relaxing flow of air flowing through your elbows into your upper arms, and then into your shoulders, both arms, both shoulders. Finding also that faint feeling, warm or cool, maybe in your elbows or forearms this time, then flowing down through the body, down into your legs and through the thighs. The warmth of your breath through the knees, into your shins and calves. You might sense that sensation just below your knees. Now down your ankles and into your feet and out through your feet. And you can discover a great deal of peace and ease, and the unusual thought that you can breathe in through your fingers, that you can really feel the air flowing through your entire body, your entire being, warming, cooling, relaxing, flowing through your entire body in one flow. The peace and relaxation you draw in, it doesn't get involved with the tensions and worries that you breathe away from yourself. The relaxation that you breathe in, it simply doesn't get involved with the strains and worries that you breathe away from yourself. So that with each breath you take, with each word that I speak, with each word that you hear, you find yourself becoming steadily increasingly relaxed. Now, with each breath that you take, with each word I speak, you become constantly more and more at ease, beginning now to notice the heaviness of your head against the back of the chair or sofa or bed. Feel yourself beginning to sink gently through whatever you're resting on. Perhaps it is a chair. Maybe you feel almost as if the chair is starting to wrap around you. Gentle, comfortable, and you stay calm. A sensation of great peace and security, comfortable relaxation that improves with each breath you take, with each word I speak, with each word that you hear, as you proceed to breathe in through your fingers, allowing that cooling, relaxing, warming flow of air to flow through your entire body and out through your feet. You discover yourself to be at ease already, quickly finding comfort, prepared for whatever it is that I have planned next. You feel your eyes looking up into the velvet darkness above your forehead. In your mind's eye or imagination, you become aware of a waterfall. You are moving towards the waterfall. Even if you feel as if you can't quite visualize it, you can still experience it by drawing upon past memories. Move towards the waterfall, and you find yourself at the top, safely away from the edge. The sound of the rushing water washes away everything else around you. It creates in you a wonderful feeling of focus, of being present right here. Next to the waterfall, you become aware of a staircase. As you look down the stairs, you notice that there are 10 steps leading gently down. 10 steps leading down and down, and down all the way down to ground near the base of the waterfall. These are the steps that will lead you deep into a new depth of trance. I want you to walk down those steps with me, and I'll count them off for you, one at a time, and you will discover that the deeper down you go, the looser and more relaxed and open you will become. Now, when you are ready to walk down the stairs, I want you to place your palm on the rail and start to slowly descend the steps as I count them down from 10 to 1. 10, deeply comfortable, deeply relaxed. 9, deeply relaxed, deeply comfortable. 8, increasingly and more relaxed. 7, deeply comfortable, deeply relaxed. 6, more and more and more relaxed. 5, more and more comfortable. 4, deeply relaxed, deeply comfortable. 3, deeply comfortable, deeply relaxed. 2, almost to the bottom now. Just one more step to go. And 1, deeper and deeper down into hypnosis now, all the way down to the deeper level of the mind. And as you reach the base step, you can allow the stairs and the ordinary daily world go farther and farther away. You go deeper and deeper. You're now standing at the bottom of the steps, feeling relaxed, comfortable, safe, open, obedient. You see before you a tall wooden gate. The gate is locked, but you have the key. You can open the gate, and you really want to go through the gate and witness what is there on the other side, because somehow you know that a magnificent place is there waiting for you. So move now toward the gate. Push the gate open. You push it all the way open and walk through. Now close the gate behind you and find yourself in a comfortable and special place. This is our place, and you created it. Don't you feel proud of yourself? Where are we, dear man? Is it somewhere vanilla? Perhaps sitting on a bench at the park? Or did you go for naughtier and put yourself in my bedroom? Your bedroom? No matter. The place that you picked is perfect. We are setting your token to use for coin flip choices or other games of chance. You do not have to rush this process. You need to find a coin that maybe isn't your usual currency. Your first time through, you can use any coin that you have handy. But after that, make sure that your coin is special. For Americans, this might be finding a pound. For Australians, this might be finding an American quarter. For my British loves, I think using a euro might be cheating. And if you do use euros, maybe search out a New Zealand dollar. Have fun with this process. You could even have something made custom for you, right? It just needs to have a heads and a tails or similar. You will take the time to find the perfect coin because you want to please me. You always want to be pleasing. And you know I have plans for this coin. Your token, it will feel good in the palm of your hand. The palm of your hand, much like all of your dreams and desires, thoughts and feelings, they can fit in the palm of mine, a comfortable fit. Close your hand around it This is your coin. This is your token. Perhaps you think of it as a coin of destiny, of fate, your special SBE token. This is a physical reminder of our training sessions. This is a physical reminder of our erotic shared daydreams. This is also a physical reminder of your obedience. You obey. Oh, sure, it's just a random coin to anyone else. Maybe one kept from a summer holiday or found randomly in your town. But we know the truth. We know the secret truth in this special coin token. Will you think that this coin is almost magical? Will it know the right decisions for you? When you're told to flip it, and heads means one path and tails means another, do you trust this coin to take you down the right road? Do you trust me? Oh, sure, I will knock you off balance regularly in our play because you love that. You love to be tricked. You love to be cajoled and teased and then put back together properly before you return to the mundane, right? Mistress is good to you. All good things come from Mistress, and you will take very good care of this coin and keep it with you. A very obedient boy might share photo evidence. Are you a good boy? Or are you a very obedient one? Are you a pet? Or are you a slave? Don't worry, it may be early in your training, and you may need to listen to this file a few times over until you're ready to be very obedient. I believe in you. I know you need me as much as I want you. We will get there together. You take your token with you everywhere as a reminder of what you are and my control of you, because you want to feel Mistress be proud of you, and you want this game, which means endless pleasure and fun. Why wallow in the mundane when you can have the thrill of being controlled? Owned, when you know a real mistress, me, is behind these words, and I will praise you for showing how responsible you are being with your token training. Are you excited? Yes, love, I do know how these trainings get to you. Opening your mind to me floods your body with tingles and delicious feelings. I know this because I know how excited it makes me to turn you into my object, to melt your mind, erase parts of you that I don't want anymore, create new habits, new triggers, and find everyday tokens that make your subconscious reply, Mistress Ellsworth owns me. Now, be ready for your 3 questions. You know these. You know the answers, even if it's the very first time you've heard them. And it feels good to know the answers so easily. What must you do? And who do you obey? How much do you obey me? Now, it is time for us to leave this safe spot that you've made. It's time for us to return to the mundane world. Don't forget your task. Don't forget to have your perfect coin token. The one that may decide so many fun games ahead. Whimsical decision-making chances offered to you by your whimsical mistress. You open the gate, the wooden gate that you stepped through earlier. You open it now and step back out. You're feeling good. New instructions allow for another chance to be obedient and pleasing. You crave instructions. I know this. I want to help you fulfill your potential. You can be amazing, can't you, dear? Now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and then you will be out of trance. At the count of 5, you will decide between falling into a natural sleep or fully waking up and returning to the rest of your day. There will be music afterward, so you will have a gentle transition between trance and natural sleep or fully awake. 1, slowly moving up and out of trance. 2, each and every muscle in your body is loose and relaxed, and you feel remarkably good. 3, from head to toe, you're feeling perfect in every way. Physically perfect, mentally perfect, emotionally calm. 4, feeling more clear, moving up, moving up and out of trance. And 5, ready now to fall into a natural sleep or fully waking, being ready to go on with the rest of your day. You'll have some time to decide as you listen to the music. I hope you enjoyed the session, and like I said, make sure after you've chosen which coin you want to keep as your SPE token, you go through it again at least 2 more times. You can download the session without the podcast intro and outro directly from spokenbyelswith.com.